This is a black Anglo-Saxon warrior, according to the BBC. They've recently made a new show called King and Conqueror about the conflict of 1066. You know, the Battle of Hastings, William the Conqueror, and I believe King Harold and all that. What people are noticing in the Anglo-Saxon army and also the Norman army, there's a lot of black people, a lot of black characters and actors. What's going on here? This is pretty much their diversity quota, okay? They add black people just for the sake of it. It's pretty much tokenism, but they say, oh, it's good because we're doing it for diversity's sake. Yeah, that's not diversity, bro. That's tokenism and shoehorning. It's pathetic. I'm a history buff, yeah. I've researched history. There's no evidence of black knights in the Norman army or the Anglo-Saxon army. If there is evidence, you can feel free to show me, educate me. I'm always open for correction. But as far as I know, there wasn't. So you don't need to add black people and actors into these stories. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the all-white story going back to medieval times or antiquity because it makes sense. Demographics were different. The diversity we have today is not the same as they had back then. Okay? Now, not only is this disrespectful to English people and English history, it's also disrespectful to black people and us as well. You're literally saying, oh, we have to shoehorn you because your own history, your own legacy is not interesting enough, which is not true and it's pathetic. And I'll show you an example how pathetic it is and what easily they can do. This is a 14th century Ethiopian emperor. Look into his history. This dude was a G, a conqueror, powerful. Yeah, they messed with him. He forgave people. They messed with him, and he taught them a lesson twice over because he was so powerful. He was sick. Yeah, you can make a story out of this, but of course, to be honest, I wouldn't trust BBC or Hollywood with this, man. I'm just telling you now. Only the Ethiopians and people in Eritrea maybe can make a story on this because there's no way. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust them after the stuff that they're doing to their own history, to their own legacy. Why would you trust them with these IPs and these stories and historical figures? You can't. But there's no excuse, man. There's real stories where you see black people, African people, with epic storylines, epic things that happened. There's pretty much areas of history where you see more black people. For example, in the Mediterranean. If this was taking place in the Mediterranean in 1066, in another part of history, it would make sense. But no, this is Anglo-Saxon England. You expect high numbers of black people. I'm pretty sure there may have been one or two because they have found someone with 25% West African DNA in England from the 7th century. So it makes sense, one or two. But come on, bro, you gotta be realistic out here. This is crazy. This is crazy.